which has quite a good track record for banning people that should be banned. But today, a woman came out and she said, hands down, some of the most horrific shit I've ever heard on stream, and she isn't banned. Like, I genuinely do not get it. So the streamer goes by the name of Frogan. She's got roughly 60,000 followers, and she's a mod in Hassan's chat. And the other night, she was streaming, and wow, she went on one fucking rant.
I have no pity at all for any fucking soldiers. Distress, thank you so much. I will never have any fucking pity for any fucking soldiers.
Whoa. let's just bring it back down to ground zero, because that went straight up to like floor 80 real fucking fast. What? You have no pity for any soldiers. So it's quite clear to me that she is a US citizen. I'm guessing her passport is American. She's got an American accent. She's speaking English. So all of the soldiers that have previously fought for the freedom that your country currently has, you don't respect and you don't care for. I'm trying to kind of process that in my head right now because it doesn't make any sense.
US military? Boo fucking who? I hope you get PTSD.
Whoa. That is a crazy fucking comment. US military, I hope you get PTSD. Wow. I understand if this woman doesn't agree with some of the leading forces for the military, you know, kind of telling them what to do. But the soldiers in most circumstances, probably good 95% of the time, are just genuine people that are doing their job. That they literally have to follow orders, otherwise they're going to lose their job. They have mouths to feed, roofs to keep over heads. They can't just say, no, I'm not going to do that, and then go to prison for a couple years. It just doesn't make sense. They have responsibilities, and unfortunately, sometimes a harsh reality is they're given fucking disgusting orders. But that doesn't mean that you should go out there and say, oh yeah, they all deserve PTSD because they're following commands. They don't have a choice. I understand in the modern day there is a little bit more leniency with it. You know, you can go into the army and you can leave and you can say, nope, I'm not into what you guys are fighting for. Fuck that, I'd rather go work a retail job. And they can go and do that. I get it. And what I just said there would have been a significantly better thing for her to say than her saying they deserve PTSD. I can't even believe the words that are coming out of her mouth right now.
The ones I'm like whatever about the US soldiers are the ones that like acknowledge that like what they did was wrong. They didn't know back then.
So two things to pull out there, okay? She said one statement which is semi-fair, and I think that's the closest to middle ground we're going to find with this woman. But did she just drink olive oil? I don't know if I'm fucking tweaking. No, I'm fucking tweaking. It's some sort of like pure leaf bullshit tea thing. Honest to God, that fucking scared me for a second. I thought she was just yomming down olive oil.
So the US military that are like, yeah, like, you know, I did this back then, but now I know it's wrong. Like, I'm changed. Like, fuck imperialism. Fuck this. You don't deserve the PTSD. But like any other motherfucker, you're joining them. You're like, oh my god, I want my fucking Camaro, no student loans. Fuck you.
So you're now hating people because of their beliefs. Let's just go to the rules in your Twitch channel real quick. Okay, no bullying, sexism, racism, homophobia, transphobia, or other hate-based chat. I don't know if I'm a bit confused here, but I'm pretty sure you just broke 2 of your 3 rules right there. You're more than welcome to disagree with people's opinions, but going out there and saying that they deserve PTSD and fuck them. What's going on here? I don't get it. Like, this is the kind of shit you can go to prison for. This is genuine hate speech right here. Wishing PTSD on a soldier who could genuinely get PTSD is fucking crazy.
I hope you get PTSD. And I hope you get no health insurance when you get back into fucking America.
The clip ends there. Now, the worst part about this entire clip is her chat. The whole time, they're fucking cheering her on, saying, yes, you're such a champion for saying that US soldiers deserve PTSD. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, and all this other shit. And it's just so fucking lame to see. It's kind of like seeing all the Andrew Tate fans that don't always understand some of his jokes, because literally like a good 90% of the shit that he puts out on Twitter is a joke. But some of his fans don't quite get that. And they're like, oh yeah, Andrew Tate said this about this person. Yeah, this guy's, yeah. And it's just like, Andrew Tate was joking, but hey, you're such a fucking mega fan, you're too blind to see it. It's kind of the same situation, apart from this woman isn't joking and her fans are too fucking stupid to build up their own opinions on things. Just because someone that you like said one thing doesn't mean you have to agree with them. But anyway, obviously Frogan got fucking hammered on Twitter for this shit. Like, it was crazy the amount of destruction that was going on towards her name. So she came out with a very interesting apology. She kind of said sorry whilst also not saying sorry. It's kind of like bashing someone on the head with a hammer and saying, oh, I'm sorry that I'm doing this to you right now. I hope you can forgive me in the foreseeable future. Yeah, let's just get into it. The US military has conducted some of the most horrific crimes against humanity in the modern era in countries such as Iraq, Afghanistan, Syria, Lebanon, and Palestine. My anger is directed at individuals who are currently championing these war crimes as if they liberated my people. I understand you get corrupt soldiers and sometimes they do shit that they definitely shouldn't be doing, but that doesn't sum up the military as a whole. Just so you understand that, you know, that's probably maybe 1% of the military, maybe even lower. Like, the rest of the military, they're literally just following orders and they can't really disagree with orders because they've got lieutenants above them and so on, and then it's the government on top of that, and it's like, if they don't follow these orders, they're completely fucked. And clearly this woman doesn't understand that. Like, all of this kind of protesting shit going on nowadays, it doesn't always fucking work. You can't always sit there and say, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking do this because I disagree. Like no, these people have responsibilities that they have to follow. It's horrific and disgusting. The beginning of the clip was worded poorly and I do apologize for that. I go on to clarify in the clip that I do not mean all military, but especially those with no remorse. A better way to start that clip off would have been like, I have a lot of respect for all the US soldiers out there, but there's a small percentage of them which are pretty corrupt and fucked up and they've committed some heinous crimes in my countries and shit like that. That would have been way better to say, because that would have been a fair opinion. But what she said here is literal hate. Like, it's completely fucked up. What I said was out of frustration as I'm currently bombing my family in the name of liberation. I'm sorry that's happening to you, but you should not be going out on the internet committing literal hate crimes. Two wrongs don't make a right. Sometimes if you're right enough, you can make that person who's wrong right. But what she said was just horrible. Anyway, I realize that wishing people harm isn't the best way to talk about these issues and that I could have talked about these topics in a more sensitive way. And that was it. That was all she said. So she kind of gave off like this half-assed apology, bit of a wet fart kind of thing. She said like, I'm kind of sorry, but I'm also right. And, you know, I still disagree with you guys and this is my opinion. And I'm kind of sorry because you guys are annoyed at me, but I'm not really that sorry because I'm an entitled piece of shit that like sitting down, fucking chomming down bickies and drinking olive oil. Like, with all due respect, please can somebody tell me how the fuck this woman is a health expert? How the fuck? I don't get it. Look at the size of that fucking head. Like, with all due respect, your head is like this. How on God's green earth are you a health expert? I don't know. Anyway, I don't like this woman very much. I don't hate her. I don't wish PTSD on her. But what she said during that clip is a bit too far, and she somewhat acknowledged it, but she's still too entitled to kind of admit the fact that she was wrong. Like, she had to constantly prove herself throughout that kind of shitty apology message. But, hey, sometimes you can't stop these kinds of people. This woman's a fucking menace. That's about it. See ya.